So, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to your online class. And this morning's section, you will study about the comparison paragraph. So, you know that you have learned so far regarding to the structure, the meaning of the comparison paragraph, and the step to write it as well. Last week, you have learned about the comparative words or phrases or contrastive word or phrases. So teacher would like you to go back to the slide and review some lesson that you have learned so far. So you learn about the using the comparative structure. So this word and phrases are used for writing comparisons. So you can use the word and, the word both and, the word also, okay, like the word to, neither, nor, similar to, the same as, okay, as, just as, and go using like adjective to compare two things. Likewise, and you have like similarly, okay. So this word you refer to the comparative structures. So in this way, you can use it to apply in your detail like supporting sentence. Because after you have the title and then you have to have the topic sentence, and each topic sentence if you compare, so you can use those words to help, okay, in order to make it logically. Somehow you also learn about using the contrastive structure. So this word and phrases are used for writing the contrast. You can use the form like the comparative again, but we use the word more or less. So this is we call comparative adjective with the comparative degree, not positive degree, okay? So you can use it with then, like if adverb is okay. Like example, like eating is usually more expensive than cooking at home. So what thing that they are going to compare between eating outside and cooking at home, right? So they compare more expensive than, right? And you can use the signal like but, like while, like though, like not the same as, like not as. Example like some people feel that doing exercise doesn't as fun as watching TV. So they compare, okay, the contrast between exercise and watching TV, doing exercise and watching TV. You will learn, you have learned also like the word like different from, in contrast, however, on the other hand. So those are the keywords that you probably use in your comparative or like differences paragraph, okay. So today's lesson, teacher would like you to study again regarding to okay, like block and point by point paragraph. So again, everyone, so you can see here, like first of all, teacher would like you to see the word like point by point organization. So in this paragraph, okay. So what are the meaning of this? So you can see here like a comparative or contrast, one point about the two topics, then a second point, then a third point, and so on. The type of organization would be outlined like this. So you can see, you can read here like, okay. Well, okay. see the first one, second, third, fourth. Okay, so let's start everyone. Like they compare between reading a book and seeing a film. So this is the type of like comparison paragraph. So let's take everyone how the author write about this one. Okay, so you can see like reading a story in a book is often very different from seeing it as a film. Again, so one story in the book, one the story in the film. So how is it different? So when you read a story, you need to use your, so teacher draw here like imagination. Okay, a book usually gives you a lot of description about people, places, and things in a story, so you can create pictures in your mind. The difference is that when you read a book, you have to okay, like use your imagination to imagine that how things happened, because sometimes in the book you don't see the character in the book. Okay, you just see their script, their writing, but when you read it, you may fall into their real conversation at the time because of you use your imagination, right? And in addition, the conversation between people are always written with detail that describe how people look or feel while they are talking. When you read, you see a lot of imagination to help see the characters in the stories. So now they use the word however here we call it contrastive signal or word that used to show the differences. So when you see a film, so now you start to analyze the sentence like with the film, different experience. When you watch a film, you don't need to use your imagination. The picture on the screen give all the detail about people, places, and things in the stories. The conversations are spoken out loud, so you just listen and watch. Okay, the feelings of people comes through their faces, body movements, and voices. So we have another keyword like the word although, or through their face. A book and a film might tell the same story. So reading a book and watching a film are different experience. So okay, what experience regarding to reading a book and what experience regarding to watching it as a film, everyone. So when you see the type of this paragraph, they use the word like however to show the contrast between the book and the film, and to addition, to add it more idea. They have used the word like in addition, or they can they can use another word to compare like the word although, like book and a film, they compare it. So I think that you have learned from this paragraph because of it gives you a very clear detail. So you can go back to see that how you construct this one. Like first, write about the supporting points for the first topic. okay, and then compare or contrast those same points to the second topics. This type of organization could be outlined like this. So you can see like a topic sentence comparing contrast two topics. So you can see the first one, you see like they compare between stories in a book and seeing it as a film. Okay, so they compare between topic A and B. And yeah, so number 2 is show you about the point of comparison or paragraph about the topic A. So what can you see here? In addition, the conversation, so it added the meaning here, okay. And when you see like the point of comparison and contrast about the topic B, you can start from here, like from however, okay, they just start from here. And at the rest, they give you the concluding sentence. So they compare again between a book and a film, but they give you a very short detail, meaning that they just all above they have explained you. They just want to explain you about a very different experience. So teacher just believe that you probably can use this style, to write on your own regarding to this type of the comparison paragraph, everyone, by using block organization. So okay, so teacher would like you to answer this following question. Okay, so to go back to the block organization, the topic sentence, reading a story in a book is often very different from seeing it as a film, right? So topic A, reading a book, supporting sentence or supporting points, and topic B, and supporting points. So what are the point for the topic A, everyone? So without further ado, teacher would like to explain you more regarding to this. So okay, the first of all, regarding to reading a book, the supporting point we have like use imagination, description of people, places, things, and let you know or let you see the picture in your mind. So this is the first supporting sentence. And the next supporting sentence regarding to reading a book, we have like conversation with description of how people look or feel. Let you create the character in your mind. And what about the topic number 2 regarding to seeing like it as a film? So the supporting sentence 1 is that imagination is or imagination not needed. So picture on screen give you all necessary detail. And the second one, the second supporting point to the topic B, like conversation are spoken out loud. So you can see on the screen or you can hear it from the film. So just watch and listen. Feel of people come from their face, body, and voices. So the reality when you watch the movie, you can see the picture on the screen. You can see the conversation okay, easily their face, so you can judge their character easily, right? But when you read a book, you have to put more effort on your exploratory reading, that we call using your imagination to that book. If you have no feeling to read a book, simply like you just read a sentence, it is not about a story at all. So this is about the block organization paragraph, everyone. So teacher believe that you have some the idea to this type of the paragraph, and hopefully you guys can write it as well. So being assigned as a homework or classwork to you, please please participate to do it as much as possible. So before come to the end of the lesson today, so next week teacher will explain you again about the method number 2, point by point organization paragraph. So teacher would like to say thank you very much everyone for your paying attention to this first video, and see you again in the second section. So goodbye everyone.